Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Diamond and I post about books normally, but today that is not what we're doing. Today we are doing a makeup tutorial. A lot of y'all have been asking for a makeup tutorial and I've just been kind of pushing it off because I don't feel like my makeup's like good enough to be posting. I don't really know. I just feel like it could be a lot better, and I proved myself right because I filmed this yesterday, went to edit today, looked at this side of my face and said, "Ooh, girl, you can do better and that's terrible. Why would you post that?" So here we are again filming to get this because I looked scary the last time. Anyways, I asked y'all like a month ago. Sorry it took so long to get this out. But I asked y'all a while ago for some questions, bookish questions, personal questions, whatever you all have. We're gonna be answering those. Let's get it started. Okay, first I always start with skincare. I use this The Ordinary Niacinamide. I think that's how you say it. I think I learned how to say it. And then I use the CeraVe moisturizer. Girl, I want a drunk elephant, but girl, I'm not paying like $80 for some lotion. So I just bought a container and it broke. But we're not going to talk about that, okay? I'm going to start with like some basic questions that I can think of off the top of my head. And then, hold on, let me put my phone up here so I can like see the questions. But off the top of my head, the most basic questions I can come up with is, my name's Diamond, I'm 17. I'm about to graduate high school in about 4 or 5 months. I'm not really counting. I don't really care. I'm ready to be done. Senioritis? Yes, I have it. I'm done. I'm going to a college in Texas and I'm majoring in nursing. And then I think that's all that I can think of off the top of my head at the moment. Okay, let's get into the actual bookish questions that we have. First one is by Destiny. Top 3 favorite tropes. I would have to say my top 3 favorite tropes are country romances, like single dad romances, and low-key would have to be mafia romances. Even though like they're so bad, I don't care how bad they are. I eat them up every single time. Moisturizer. Favorite genre. Fantasy, or actually it's technically romance, but I like fantasy somewhat, as long as it has romance in it. I've tried and tried to read plain romance and I can't do it. I can't. I get bored too easily. I don't know, maybe it's just I haven't found the right one, but to me they're all boring at the moment, so I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I'm more so a romance girly. What book got me into reading? The book that got me into reading is, I don't really know, to be honest with you, because I've always been a reader, which is the crazy thing. Like I've always been a reader since I like was little, and I've read like Judy B. Jones, Dork Diaries, The Magic Tree House. Like I've always read some type of book some way, but it's just never like sat down and like would read. I think what really got me into reading is whenever my aunt, she wanted me to read a book that she had just read. Like she recommended me it, and it was It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. And I read that, and then it kind of went downhill. And then I watched one video of Haley's, and it was when she was reading, I think like Crave and Dance of Thieves at the time. And I went and bought them and read them almost within a day. I read Crave in a day and Dance of Thieves in a day also. And I was like, okay, I love reading now. And that's kind of what started the reading. Anyways, I use this chopstick, and then I also use some Vaseline also for my lips so they're moisturized. Skincare almost done. I use this Vitamin Boost Plumper Primer. Hello? Oh, technical difficulties. Hold on. Was that like so hard? I use this primer, although it just like fell onto the ground. Next, I go in with my Tarte foundation, the Double Duty Beauty. I know you're supposed to have a brush, but I'm broke and this was like $1, so whoever wants to go buy me a brush, go buy me a brush. But for now, we're just doing this. It works the same. It gets the job done. I don't really care. Next question. Which booktuber do you want to collab the most? Can be more than one. I would say there's a lot that I want to collab with, mainly the people that I watch all the time. Collab with, of course, Destiny, Sarah, and Haley. There's also Heather, Larry, Amina. Oh my gosh, Amina is so funny. I can't. She's hilarious. I would do a collab with her, collab with Judah, and there's this other girl that I just recently started watching and I don't know how to say her name. I would want to collab with her. Her energy is like so good. She's so energetic. She's such a slay. But I would want to collab with them. Off the top of my head, those are the ones that I'm thinking of. This is like a FaceTime call. Next is favorite time to read. I would say my favorite time to read is during the nighttime probably, because like my sister isn't bothering, my brother isn't bothering, my mom isn't bothering me, and that gives me time to also scroll on my phone. I love night times because I can just be by myself and nobody can bother me and I'm just kind of free. No offense, I love my family, like, but a girl needs a break every now and then, and the nighttime is my break essentially. That is my break. Okay. Next, we're going in with contour. This is the time where I messed up last time because my contour was not eating. It was not good. Anyways, I go in with the e.l.f. bronzer and contour. Let's just pray and hope that I do eat because I may lose my ever-loving mind if I don't eat, okay? We're just doing dots this time because, girl, I don't know. We'll see how this plays out, and if I don't like it, we'll restart. Next is go-to snack while reading. My go-to snack would have to be like these pretzels. I don't really know what they're called. I'll put them up on the screen, but they're literally so good, and I eat them with peanut butter and apples. Apples, peanut butter, and those are literally delicious, and they're so good. Like, how come this side is like more snatched than this side? I don't get it. I don't. Anyways, yo, I'm no professionalist. Okay, professionalist? What? I'm no professional when it comes to makeup. I just literally learned how to do makeup literally like my junior year, so like a year ago is whenever I started like actually doing my makeup and trying to like get better at it. So just don't come for me, okay? Because I know it's not perfect. This is just what I do, okay? And it doesn't even look that bad. Go-to playlist. My go-to playlist is, I don't know, because quite frankly, I can't sit still long enough to make a playlist, and I get confused making playlists, and I hate making playlists. It just hurts my head. And so most of the time, whenever I'm listening to music, reading, I either search it up, the book on Spotify, and find whatever playlist someone else has made, or I just hit shuffle on all of my songs, and if it happens to be a sad song during a good time in the book, I just skip. Next, I go in with the Complex Culture Good Glow Blush. And just to like, I don't really know. I put blush on like 3 times. Maybe I have blush blindness, maybe I don't. We'll never know. Next question is, what are things you would like to see in books? Things I would like to see in books are whenever a guy like goes missing or something happens to a guy in a book and the female like absolutely loses her mind. I need to see her destroying cities. I need to see her unaliving people like crazy. I just want to see her lose her mind exactly like the guys do in books. I feel like we get so many books where it's like the girl's always the damsel in distress. No, I want a bad and bougie FNC, okay? I want her to be going crazy when she finds out her mate or her man has been taken, and the only way to get him back is if she goes crazy. That is what I want. And we don't have any books like that. Or to my knowledge, at least, there's no books like that. And it makes me so mad, okay? Next question. Your top 5 characters. Violet, Bella, Pip, Juliet, and I think Stella. Stella, oh my gosh, I love Stella from Twisted Lies. I love Stella. Next, I go in with this e.l.f. camo concealer, and I literally just put it like right here on my eyes to kind of like set the bronze and contour of my face. I normally also bronze up here, but like, cause like, girl, the forehead's like a 5 head, okay? I know. It's scary, it's big. But normally when I try to do it, sometimes my forehead gets bigger. Make it make sense. I don't know. I don't really care to know, but it does get bigger and it's scary. Hi, this is future like 3 hours ahead editing diamond. I didn't notice it until like I was editing, of course. If you look up here and you see like white flakes, it's not lice, it's not dandruff, it's mousse. It's actually just mousse. And I didn't want y'all thinking that it was like dandruff. It's just hair product. So love you all. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video. Next question is by M_duo. What is your favorite cover art? I would say my favorite cover art, the only thing that's coming to my mind is the Jude and Carden new fan art that just came out. That is literally to die for. There's also a Kai and Payton one that just came to my head, and a Zayden Ryerson one that just came out, and that one is also, those I'll eat down. I love every single one of those. They're literally so good. I give so much credit to people who like can draw based off what they hear in a book, or like not hear, but I guess like see in a book. They're just like, yeah, that's what this character looks like. How'd you do that? How'd you know? Please let me in on your secrets. Like, a girl can draw, but a girl can't draw that good, okay? A girl's an artist, but she's not Picasso. Next question is top 5 book boyfriends. I can't believe you're making me pick. Hold on, let me lock in. I look terrifying right now. My eyelash is gone. I would say probably Aaron, Zayden, Christian Harper, Dante from King of Sins, probably Rysand from ACOTAR. Next, I go in with some highlighter, and I go in with the corners of my eyeballs and right here on my nose because, I don't know, everybody hates on this look and it's like, it's so 2020, and I'm just like, I don't really care. I think I look good in it, and I'm going to continue doing what I think I look good in, whether you like it or not. I don't care if it's in fashion, I don't care. I just know what I like. And if you don't like it, deuces. I don't know what to tell you. Your mother, okay? Next question. What is your biggest pet peeve in a book? I think my biggest pet peeve is miscommunication. You mean to tell me this whole entire thing could have been avoided by y'all talking and you didn't want to talk? And I also think that it's like kind of lazy to authors because like they don't know how else to do like the third act breakup. And so that's what they settle on is like, oh, I'm just gonna make the miscommunication happen. No, like find something else. Maybe she gets abducted by aliens. I would have more enjoyment if a girl got abducted by aliens and he had to go find her and that be the third act breakup or something. Like, why are you gonna make the breakup miscommunication? Excuse me? I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing. Also, I learned this trick from my aunt. My aunt's like my makeup guru, like the person I look up to when it comes to makeup. She taught me that like if you highlight your eyes and like do like liner right here, it like centrally just highlights your eyeballs. And I thought it was literally so cute and now it's like my favorite thing to do. Oh, another pet peeve that I have with books is cheating. Oh my gosh. As soon as somebody cheats in a book, you're essentially just dead to me. Like you could drop dead and I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, and move on. I hate the cheating trope. I hate it because I feel like it just like puts a bad memo out, especially when they like take them back. Like, no, girl, once a cheater, always a cheater. A cheater doesn't necessarily change. They're always stuck in their ways. They're always cheaters. You mean to tell me that he's really gonna change? No, he's not. No. Anyways, I take another little brush and I just like blend the corner pieces out because, okay, I may like to highlight my eyeballs, but I don't have like highlight blindness or whatever, okay? What are bookish things that you don't want to see this year? I don't necessarily want to see people hating on other people's book taste. I feel like if you like to read what you like to read, you read it, no matter who is telling you like to not read it, okay? You like what you like, you go read what you want to read, and I'm gonna read what I want to read. And at the end of the day, as long as we're both having fun and enjoying our books, I don't see the issue. There's so many people that get on like TikTok and, okay, hold on, I'm gonna contradict what I just said. If you are below the age of, I don't know, 15, reading smut, you do not need to be reading that smut. Put it down. Enjoy your childhood while you can. Put the smut down, okay? Now, if you're above the age of 15, I don't really care what you do, okay? That's about at the time I started reading. I don't really care. My point is, I understand why people get mad to an extent when people are reading smut because there's children. And I can understand that. But if you're like a grown woman reading smut, I'm not going to hate on you, okay? Just like I wouldn't hate on a person who reads nonfiction. I wouldn't hate on a person who reads historical fiction. I wouldn't hate on a person who reads sci-fi. Now, are those necessarily like my favorites? No. But am I gonna go hate on you for reading that? No, I have better things to do. And the world keeps spinning at the end of the day, okay? I don't get this whole, oh my god, you're reading smut. Go stick your head in a toilet and flush it, okay? Give yourself a swirly. You sound dumb. Next, I go in with the Essence Lash Princess mascara. I also don't curl my lashes. I used to, and then I saw this TikTok of a girl like absolutely pull all her eyelashes out and it terrified me and I got scared and I was like, oh my gosh, who would I be without my lashes? I can't. I'm just playing. But no, I actually did see like a TikTok and she did pull out her lashes and I about like almost cried for her. I think I did cry for her. I shed a few tears. And I was like, no more. What if that was me? Okay, lashes, I don't know if they on fleek, but I mean like they definitely done. So period. Next, I go in with, I don't really know what I normally do. It's either, if I'm not doing eyeliner, then I go in with some powder. But today we're gonna do eyeliner to see if I can do it. But if I can't, we're wiping it off with a Q-tip and keep it trucking. Next question, new or secondhand books? I would say I prefer new, but I would not be opposed to go thrifting and looking for used books. The only thing is, where I live, there are literally no good thrifting places, like at all. Even for clothes. Like our Goodwill is terrible. Hold on, I gotta lock in. I'm doing eyeliner. I mean, okay, that one kind of ate. I mean, did that eat? Or like, did it eat? Now we're just gonna see if we can copy and paste because normally we can't copy and paste. Anyways, like I was saying, I personally don't have a good thrifting place to go get books. So if I knew a place to go get books, even ordering online is so expensive for used books like Pango or something like that. It's so expensive. It's like $10 for shipping. No thank you. Favorite quote from a recent read? I would have to say, sadly, it is from If We Ever Meet Again, this book that I'm literally reading. I took a screenshot of it. Hold on. Let me find it. Okay, for the understanding of this, like whenever I was little, I was like, yes, I need the Cinderella love. I need Beauty and the Beast, you know, Rapunzel. I need all of it. And I told my mom this and she was like, Diamond, that's not gonna happen. It's not real. She broke my heart at the age of like 7. Anyway, so whenever I read this quote, it kind of like sat deep with me because I've been told this like my whole entire life. Anyways, favorite side, I just want to know what that feels like. Blake ease backwards and sink deeper into his seat. That's the con. Excuse me? There's no romance like that in real life. Books and movies hype up the idea of a grand love and the one to make money. The peaceful atmosphere and the cab shattered. Favorite's jaw dropped. Anyways, I just thought it was kind of like, I've been told that also my whole entire life, so it's like, yeah, me too, girl. Me too. My heart did drop too. Okay, let's see if I can copy this onto the other side. Everybody have faith in me, okay? And that's as good as it's getting because, girl, if I try to fix it anymore, it's like not gonna happen and it's gonna be terrible. So we're just gonna fill it in and keep it trucking, okay? And if anybody has a problem with it, they can look me in the face and I'm gonna tell them your mother. Next question. For hardcovers, with or without dust jackets? I'm gonna say without. You will never catch me dead reading a hardcover book with the dust jacket on. Like, you will not. I feel like it is so like to read one with it on. I just can't. Next question. Top 5 favorite female book characters. Feyre, Juliet, Violet, Pip, and Casmaria. If you don't know who Casmaria is, she is from Dance of Thieves, and when I tell you that girl is bad and bougie, goes crazy to get her man back basically. But she's bad and bougie and I love her. I got an eyelash into my eyeball. I want to cry. Next, I go in with some blush. Again, I know you're like, Diamond, more blush? Yes, more blush. Again, with the Complex Culture blush, I go in with this one first, and then I go in with this other one. I'll show y'all here in a second. What are your least favorite book men? At the top of my head, the ones that are coming to my mind: Hamlin, Jamie, Dane, Adam. Well, Adam kind of makes up for it, and so does Dane, but it's still like, ugh, you know? And this book right here, Blake. I can't stand this man. Can't stand him. That way, I just used the Periwinkle Plus Pop Soft Sculpting Blush. What's something that ruins a book for you? Cheating. I hate the cheating trope. Absolutely hate it. I can't stand it. As soon as that happens, guess what? You drop that to me again. And miscommunication. I can't do it. I physically hate them. I can't. I just can't. Cannot. Next, I go in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And do I know how to do brows? No. Do I need to go get my brows done again? Yes. Next, we have favorite author. I think favorite author would have to be Anna Huang, Elsie Silver, and let's see, who else? Rebecca Yarros. Next, I go in with these e.l.f. HD powder. Next question. What's something that could make you immediately dislike a book? Again, the cheating trope, miscommunication trope. I can't stand them, can't do them, I hate them. Next, Twilight or Fourth Wing. The fact that you're making me pick shows that you know me, because you know those are my 2 favorite books. But if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Twilight, because if Fourth Wing series ends the way I think it's going to end, I'm not gonna like it. And I have a prediction, and I'm not gonna say the prediction because most of the time my predictions are right, and then I spoil the book for everybody, and it's not fun anymore. So I'm not saying what happens, and I know what happens in Twilight, so I'm gonna just pick Twilight. Sadly, I know, it's crazy. I'm gonna just let this sit on my face while we answer some more questions. Have you read any Ali Hazelwood books? I actually have not, but I do own, I own a book by her, but I just haven't read it yet. Percy Jackson or Harry Potter? I would have to say Percy Jackson. I just cannot do Harry Potter. I've tried watching the movies. Like, I prefer the Percy Jackson movies over the Harry Potter movies, and that's saying something because the Percy Jackson movies are low-key, like, I just can't do Harry Potter. I can't. I was like, maybe if I watch the movie first and then I go back and read, I'll be able to do it. Nope. So I just can't. And last but not least, classics or fiction? Low-key, give me classics. Although I don't understand them, give me the classics. It's not that I don't understand them. I just feel dumb reading them. And I don't find enjoyment out of reading it. And the whole point of reading is to have enjoyment. No, as soon as I start reading any type of classic book, my enjoyment has left the building. But last year I bought the Secret Histories of Don Tolliver or something. Don Tolliver. What? That's a rapper. I bought this, The Secret History, and I physically just could not do it. I felt so dumb reading it, and I was just like, I was over it. I was just like, I'm not doing this. I can't. Next, I do my lips. Now that everything has been done on the face, we do the lippies, and I'm about to show y'all my lip combo. Next question. What book do I suggest most? I suggest Fourth Wing the most, and any book by Anna Huang, really, I suggest all the time. For my lips, I go in with the Pink Bee Beauty eyeliner. Now, I know it's an eyeliner, but eyeliner is kind of like the guy's version of a 3-in-1 shampoo. They use it as shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. I use eyeliner for contour and lip liner. and eyeliner. Take that as you will, okay? But let me look into line the lips, okay? Next question though. Kai Azir or Zayden Ryerson? I think I would have to pick, this is a hard question. I would have to pick Kai because I feel like I can joke around with Kai more. Now, can I joke with Zayden? Is he hot? Yes. Can I joke with him? I don't know. But at the moment, he's kind of like a bad guy, so I would have to go Kai. Do I prefer cartoon people on covers? Yes or no? I prefer cartoon people on covers rather than a real man. I don't need anybody to see a real man on my cover because then they automatically assume I'm reading smut. Now, does the book have smut in it? I mean, yes, it does, but is that mainly why I'm reading it? No, that's not why I'm reading it. But everybody's head's gonna go there, and I don't need everybody's head going there. So I would prefer if the book had a cartoon person on it, but I mean, like, it doesn't necessarily have to have one on. Hold on, I actually do gotta lock in now. Okay, purr. I know I look crazy, but like, just ignore it, okay? Real quick. What is an overrated book character? I would have to say, or Nesta. No, Nesta, because she is like a total witch. Changed the W to a B. I just can't stand her. I can't. Next, I go in with the girl power or real her girl power shade. I don't know how to say that, but that's what I go in with. Hold on, the camera's about to die. Okay, your girl's back. I had to go change the battery. Next question, I think, is the prettiest special edition book. I think my prettiest special edition is Her Soul to Take. I recently got this one for Christmas. Look how pretty the cover is. Look at the sprayed edges. Look at the inside. Even the dust jacket's so cute. I love this one. This one is my favorite, I think. Next question is, what is the most annoying female main character and male main character? It doesn't have to be a couple. I think the most annoying male character, it has to be Tamlin. He's just so annoying. Or Dane. He sees Violet as like a damsel in distress. I can't do it. I can't. And the most annoying one for female would have to be Nesta. I physically cannot. You mean to tell me, oh my gosh, I'm almost out of my favorite lip gloss. That's not what you mean to tell me, but you mean to tell me that your sister has like done everything for you and has treated you like royalty, and you're still gonna act like that with her? It just blows my mind. I just can't. Seems like so disrespectful, you know? Oh wow, there's a lot of questions. What Anna Huang book is your favorite? Plus reason. I had to say Christian Harper. Twisted Lies. I see myself in Stella. I love Stella. I don't know. I just, whenever I first read the book, I had like a really deep connection with her and I really liked it. I don't know. Which is weird to think about, I guess you could say, but I just had a really deep connection with her and I really liked her and the book. Then I went in with some lip gloss by Huda Beauty Lip Balm, and I'm about to go over it with another lip gloss because that one's almost out. This is the Berry Plus Juicy Lip Gloss. What? Oh my god, am I dyslexic? What book talk popular book is actually worth reading and which are not? I'm talking about the really popular book talk books. I would say, I haven't read all the popular book talk books, only literally because I just started reading again, but they're all on my like 25 like want to reads this year. But I would say the ones that I do know at the top of my head that I have read, I would say the ones that are worth it. Fourth Wing's worth it. The Inheritance Games is worth it for the first 3 books. Past them, it's just, I feel like it's dragging. I don't feel like there's any point in it. I would say, I don't know if The Naturals is popular in book talk, but if it is, The Naturals is worth it. And let's give another one. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I really like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That one's really worth it. Best dark romance. I would have to say Her Soul to Take, specifically for the fact that it is a good like starting dark romance book, especially, or really anything by Irina Kent. Although her books are a lot like darker, they're still good. So I would start with Her Soul to Take if you're trying to get into dark romance. Also start with Her Soul to Take and then go to Irina Kent books because those ones are dark, but Her Soul to Take is really good. What is the ugliest cover that I have? I don't necessarily have any ugly covers because I love all my books, but if I were to go and pick one with the ugliest cover, I would have to say, or like any book in general, like as soon as a book has a real person on it, I low-key just feel like I'm not reading that, you know? Like I've explained before. Hold on, I'm picking up as we carry this conversation, but I'm just not reading it. Like as soon as I find out there's a human on that cover, I'm not touching that book with a 10-foot pole. Best rom-com. I would have to say, I don't actually know. I don't really watch rom-coms. 10 Things I Hate About You, is that considered a rom-com? I don't know. I really like that movie. I think that would have to be my favorite rom-com. Favorite series would have to be anything by Anna Huang, the Twisted series, the King of Sin series, and the Chestnut Spring series. I think those are my favorite. What is the saddest book you have read? I think the saddest book that I have read is 1,000 Boy Kisses, and I literally cried so hard. My mom had to take the book away from me so I would stop crying, because I just kept going. And like I wouldn't stop crying, and like even to this day there's still I think like 2 chapters that I just haven't read, and there's like bonus content at the end of it. Just haven't read it. Haven't read the new book either, because I already know my soul is going to just shatter. The book is so sad. If you're debating reading it and you want a good cry, go read that book. The last step of my makeup tutorial, I go in with the Beauty Creation setting spray. And girl, when I say set that face, I mean like drown it, okay? And then we just, is that the last question? That is the last question, because I low-key ate answering all these questions in that amount of time. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. That is my makeup tutorial. I hope y'all liked it. I hope it's good. If y'all have any makeup tips also, drop them down, because your girl literally just started doing makeup, no professional, but I would take all the tips and tricks I could get. So if y'all have any like advice, let a sister know. Holla at it. New video next Saturday. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one.